Hey, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And what we have again is another rogue judge, a commie judge, a judge that was probably financed by George Soros himself, releasing an MS13 gang member back into the population, back into the country. Yes, that same MS13, the Maryland man who was shipped out to El Salvador to their maximum prison, and then the media and the Democrats all were like, oh no, he was such a family man. The same guy who was trafficking people, and also selling drugs and so many other things. Yeah, that dude. The commie judge said, yeah, we're just going to release him. We need to drop all the charges against him. If anything, we need to be waging a war against these rogue judges that continue to undermine America's ability to be able to deport people who do not belong here, especially criminals who have come into this country illegally. And yet, here we are. We have activist judges working against the interests of Americans to keep Americans safe, right? Make America great again by making sure we're safe, by taking care of the criminals who have come over here illegally. And yet, here we are, another commie judge sitting there going against the will of the people, going against the Constitution of this country and the laws of this nation in order to sit there and harm it even more. Let's go and take a look at the story over here coming to us from the Gateway Pundit. It says this: Judge rules MS13 gang member Kilmar Albergaro Garcia should not be detained on his criminal charges of child trafficking. Dude, what? The DOJ appeals. I would hope Pam Bondi would. Maybe she would have enough time to make sure these things don't happen if she was on Fox News all the time. Just saying. The federal magistrate Judge Barbara Holmes on Sunday ruled MS13 gang member and wife beater Kilmar Albergaro Garcia should not be detained on his criminal charges. Garcia will likely remain in custody on the ICE detainer. As required by Bail Reform Act, the court has reviewed the evidence presented at the June 13th hearing and considers the parties' arguments and the parental services report for the reasons detailed below. The government's motion for detention is denied. Specifically, the court finds that no detention hearing is authorized under the Bail Reform Act in this case because the government failed to prove that this case involves a minor victim within the meaning of that statute there, a serious risk that Albergo will flee as required, a serious risk that Albergo will obstruct justice or otherwise interfere. So goes on and on and on. This judge here obviously does not care about the American people, does not care about the rule of law in this country, and is willing to risk the safety of Americans in this nation by releasing and saying that we should drop the charges of this guy who is terrible. He's not even supposed to be here. He's illegal. Secondly, he child trafficked, and we're going to, you can't provide enough evidence that he was child trafficking. Really? It was on video. It was on video. And yet they're going to say it was not enough evidence. These people, these judges are out of control. These activist judges working on behalf of George Soros, working on behalf of the Democrat Party to ensure that they are undermining every opportunity they are able to this nation's safety and welfare, all because they hate this nation. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say. Don't forget to check me out on all my socials. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you're a member, thank you so much. You can also become a member by hitting that member button. It's right down there. Check it out. If that's something you're interested in, check it out. But thank you to all my current members. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for the support. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.